Hari Om. Please fold your hands and bow your head to the Lord for the prayers. We start with 3 Oms. Om. Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara Matrudevo Bhava Pitrudevo Bhava Acharya Devo Bhava Atithi Devo Bhava. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu me Sada. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahma Vidparam. Hari Om. Welcome everybody.
Thank you, Lakshmi Auntie. Now we shall watch the Gita chanting students recite the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita.
Hari Om. This year at our Vihar, we learned chapter 1 of the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. On May 2nd, we had our annual Gita chanting yajna remotely, where we had 24 participants and 6 Medhavis who chanted the whole chapter consisting of 47 verses. On May 9th, we had a virtual offering of the Gita to our Puja Gurudev in New Jersey, where the excellent and good performers from our Bal Vihar participated. Let us now see a clip from the event. Hari Om.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Pratamo Dhyayah Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Dhritarashtra Vacha Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Mamakav Pandavaschaiva Imagurvata Sanjaya Uvacha Drishtva tu Pandavanikam Vyodam Duryodhanastadaha Acharyamupasangamya Raja Vachanamapravit
Asmakam tu Vishishtaye Tani Bodhadvijotama Nayaka Mama Sainyasya Sanyartham Tan Bravimite Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Kripascha Samitindrayaha Ashvathama Vikarnascha Saumadatisthataiva
Rashmana Vidayani Yudarayata Napashkati Pivim Chaiva Mulo Vyanunadayan Atha Vyavasthitan Drashtva धातराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः
ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदमाहमहीपते अर्जुन उवाच सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापयमेच्युत यावदेतान्निरीक्षेऽहं योद्धुकामानवस्थितान् कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यम् अस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे न काङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च किं नो राज्येन गोविन्द किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नः राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च त इमेव स्थिता युद्धे प्राणां त्यक्त्वा धनानि च यदि मामप्रतीकारम् अशस्त्रं शस्त्रपाणयः धार्तराष्ट्रारणे हन्युः तन्मे क्षेमतरं भवेत् सञ्जय उवाच एवमुक्त्वार्जुनः सङ्ख्ये रथोपस्थ उपाविशत् विसृज्य सशरं शाकं शोकसंविघ्नमानसः ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे अर्जुनविषादयोगो नाम प्रथमोऽध्यायः श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
Thank you, Gayatri Auntie, and all of the students for a wonderful performance. Now, it is my honor to introduce our very own Brahmacharini Shubhaniji Chaitanya. She is our resident Brahmacharini of Chinmay Mission, New York. We are very blessed to have her teach us at Bal Vihar every Sunday morning and in the past few weeks on Zoom. She is a wonderful teacher and she understands us very well. I request Shubhaniji to say a few words.
Hey, everyone. So, first of all, I just wanted to welcome all of the families, the teachers, the children. It's such an honor to see everyone here today, and I'm so happy that everyone is tuned in virtually. This year, in all the years that I have known all of you, has been, I think, the most difficult one. Our nation has faced times of death, of disease, and of distress. And we've been distanced physically from the ones that we love most. We haven't been able to go out or be with our friends. We haven't even really been able to go to school. Or in some cases also, we haven't seen each other at Bala Vihar. And I understand that it has been tough. But I'll share with you one secret that has kept me going throughout this pandemic. And that secret is gratitude. Now more than ever, I have seen so much love. When I look at all of our essential workers, from people in the hospitals, our doctors, our nurses, to our people in sanitation, to the people in transportation who are delivering food, I see so much love in their eyes because they don't even know who we are. They perhaps don't know our names, where we live, but they put themselves on the front line. They put their lives at stake so that we can be safer, so that we can be more secure. And when I see that in our people, I see so much love. When I look at the faces of our parents, about how much they're going through on their own because now they're working from home. Some of their jobs have changed. Some have lost their jobs. but they're still working to keep everything together for their children, making sure that their children have the ability to connect with those they love and putting all of their needs in the back end. I see so much love in the eyes of our parents. And what to talk of our teachers who they couldn't teach in a classroom, and they created a virtual room, and they designed these sessions and made it interactive for our children to participate, and they committed to being there no matter how difficult it got. Some of our family members have gotten sick. Some of our family members have gone through hardships, but I see so much love because everyone kept going no matter what. No matter what was going on outside, inside, we all stood together as one family and as one community. So when I see love in the members of our nation, love in our parents, love in our teachers, and even love in our children who come every week, that makes me feel truly grateful. And it is that gratitude that keeps me going in these difficult times. So I thank everyone here, and I hope that we always feel blessed. I hope that in some way our Bala Vihar community has been there for you through these tough times. I hope that we've been able to support you through these tough times. And I hope that you will be with us, because we will always be with you. Hari Om.
Thank you so much, Shubhani ji, for that inspiring speech. Throughout this year at Bala Vihar, we made several memories that we will all cherish in our hearts forever. Now, let me present some class pictures and class videos throughout this year at Bala Vihar.
Guruve, 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 अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुवे 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 सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विराजितपदाम्बुजः वेदान्ताम्बुजसूर्यो यः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्यशाश्वतशान्तो व्योमातीतो निरन्तरः समारूढः तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः मुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरुवे 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 गुरुवे.
So hi everyone, I'm Akash, and then this is Uncle Piyush. We're both teaching the 6th grade Singapore math class, and today I'm here to cover a lesson on percentages. Okay, so here we have a percent problem. So let's go through step by step with this problem, what we need to do. And all of you can also interact and let me know what you think. So I might ask you questions in the beginning of it. So he earns $160 per month by babysitting, and he earns 25% of his, and he saves 25% of his monthly salary, right? So we know those two things, but we also know that he's getting a salary increase. So I'm going to ask you, so anyone can just jump in to answer this question, to find out how much money he saves after he gets a 10% raise. Do we first find 25% of 160, which is the amount of money he was earning before, or do we find 10% more than 160 and then find out how much money he'd be saving? So anyone can just answer, just like unmute yourselves and answer.
I think you have to do the 10% you have to do the 10% first.
Yeah, that's correct, right? Because he's getting a raise, right? Only after he gets the raise, we can calculate how much money he's going to save after, right? So we need to find 10% of 160. So how do we do that? Oh, yeah, Rohan, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, so make it into a decimal. So what is 10% as a decimal? What do we do there?
1.0.
Not 1.0.
0.10.
Yeah, 0.10, that's right, or 0.1, right? So we do that. And then what else do we do?
You would have to multiply.
Yeah, that's right. We have to multiply. That's what of means. So we multiply 0.10 by 160, right? And when we do that, we find that 10% of 160 is 16. So we just multiply and then you get 16.
Guruve, 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 Guruve,
Wow, that really brought a surge of memories that we all made throughout the. Now we have a student from the Tapovan class, Sunay Shah, sharing his Bal Vihar experience.
Okay, there. Hari Om. My name is Sinesha. When I first signed up for Bal Vihar, I was expecting a class that just tells you to pray to God. But when I attended my first Bal Vihar class, I was totally wrong. I soon learned that Bal Vihar is a place where we learn who God is, the significance of God, and how we can pray to God. Not only do we learn about God, we learn about how to live an ideal life by doing our dharma and trying to achieve moksha. This year was filled with lots of inspiring moments, but the one thing that stood out to me is that all the lessons affect everyone. These teachings taught to us by the teachers of Bal Vihar apply to all of you as well. The teachings show us that we should always aim for the benefit of everyone and not the benefit of the individual. Although we are not perfect, the teachers help us improve as a person. Isn't that the type of place we want to be in? This is why I highly recommend everyone to come back next year for Bal Vihar. And if you know anyone you think would like this program, then tell them about it. Those simple yet kind actions are what we try to do, because at the end of the day, our actions represent who we are and who we want to be. So we should be the best we can under the guide of God and the help of a good religious program like Bal Vihar. Hari Om.
Thank you, Sunay. So some of the families contributed videos and we will be showing them from this year, so please enjoy.
Hari Om, we're the Parth family.
Hari Om, this is the Panchal family.
Hello all, this is Rahul family.
Hari Om, this is the Patel family.
Hari Om from Shredat family.
Hari Om.
This is the Prasad family.
Hari Om, everyone. We are the Puri family.
Hari Om.
We are the Bhagre family.
Hari Om.
We're the Shaw family.
This is the Patel family.
Hello, this is the Chibber family.
We're the Takardin family.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
This is the Shai family.
Hari Om. This is Rahul family.
Hari Om, this is the Shah family. Hari Om, this is the Prabhagar family.
Hari Om. My name is Nikhil Thakre. Hari Om. My name is Shreya Thakre. Hari Om. My name is Avanita.
Hari Om, my name is Devi. Hari Om, my name is Arpita.
Hari Om, my name is Jignesh.
Hari Om, my name is Rohan. This is my brother Rahul, Mohit, and my grandpa named Ranga.
Hari Om. My name is Chandar.
I'm Radha.
I'm Neha.
We look towards Bala Vihar for our spiritual guidance, inculcate Neha with moral values in an easier way to understand and follow in our daily life.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
This is the Bokaran family and we would like to share our Bovihar experiences with you.
Service to us means providing a service that is satisfactory and has met our expectations. The Balvia program has changed and inspired our child and family in a positive way. We are extremely enthusiastic with the Balvia results.
I love learning about our culture in Bala Vihar. Bala Vihar teaches us new prayers and stories about our country, India.
And we believe that the family that prays together stays together.
Bala Vihar has inspired our family to be a good person and follow the virtues of our Dharma. It has also inspired us to live a fulfilling life by helping our community, being grateful for what we have, and treating everyone with love and respect.
As a family, Bala Vihar means connection to our heritage. It provides spiritual and cultural value to our kids.
We believe Bala Vihar means learning Hinduism and different aspects of Indian culture, such as our discipline, our virtues, our duty, and how to behave positively in our lives.
Bala Vihar has inspired me and my sister to learn various slokas and recite the Hanuman Chalisa.
Bala Vihar means a lot to us because it advances to the light of knowledge.
We are so lucky and grateful to be part of the Bala Vihar community. We have learned so much in Bala Vihar, such as Hindu culture, good values, rituals, and many more. We appreciate what we learned in the past 4 years and we are excited for the 5th year that is coming.
Bala Vihar is a time for our family to come together, pray, learn, and grow together.
Bala Vihar means learning about our religion and growing together as a family.
To us, Chimya means a place in which we can learn about God and the importance of family.
This is why we are proud to be a part of the Chimya community.
In my mission helps us be inspired by keeping us calm and helping us understand God better.
Bala Vihar has made me a more mindful person. Bala Vihar has made me a better person.
We look forward to Bala Vihar every week to have a place for our family to work on their family values and make everything better.
To us, Bala Vihar is a place where children can learn values and lessons that they would use throughout their lives. It is a place where children not only learn about their religion, but use the teachings that they receive to become great people.
To become brighter, smarter, and great leaders in their community.
Bala Vihar is teaching us more about our cultural and moral values. On top of that, it is also teaching us about love and peace while bringing us closer to God.
To us, Bala Vihar is a place where kids learn our heritage and good values to live a good life.
I really appreciate my time being spent at Bala Vihar, learning great things I can implement into my daily life, such as Hindu culture.
We are honored to be a member of the Chinmaya Mission Bala Vihar family. Service to us means making our community better and bringing people together with love and peace.
I'm very happy that our daughter Akshara is going to Bal Vihar. She has become very inquisitive about the scriptures, and she wants to know more about Ramayana, Mahabharata, all the characters mentioned therein. And I think that's a very good thing, because this is the way we inculcate Indian values in them.
Queens and Bal Vihar and Queens inspired me to try new things. Shivam and in my 24 teachers teach me new things to stay calm and patient. We learn good values from Bal Vihar. It inspires us to be better people and help others. Bal Vihar means learning about God.
Bal Vihar means learning about Hinduism. I come to Bal Vihar to learn about our rich culture and the meanings behind it. Bal Vihar is the place where we go to learn our culture, about the Gita, our festivals, and how to be a good human being with important values.
It's our weekly spiritual ritual where we gather, learn about the Gita and the importance of gratitude and service.
You know, this Bal Vihar has been an amazing experience for us, and being exposed to the Indian culture and the value system is something that cannot be replaced. So thank you to all the teachers of Bal Vihar and Shubhani ji and Jyoti ji for especially taking care of these Sundays. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to all teachers and Gurujis. We are thankful to all the teachers of Bal Vihar.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done.
I'm really thankful for this experience.
Thank you.
To me, Bal Vihar is a place of worship. All the children are God, and I am their servant.
I like that they help me learn. I love that they help me learn. Yeah, I like snack time.
Snack time?
Yeah, snack time.
Wow, looking at all those brought back so many memories. And now I'm going to call up Lakshmi Auntie so she can introduce me for the speech part.
That video was really inspiring and very humbling to all the teachers. I would now take this time to introduce another junior chick student, Nidhi Parikh, to speak a few words about her experience in the Bal Vihar. So Nidhi, here we go.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi Auntie. Hariam, everyone. My name is Nidhi Parikh, and I'm from the Tapovan class. Today, I'm going to share what I have learned in the past few years. In Sundaram class, I learned about symbolism, and in Tapovan class, it taught me about Hindu culture. Tapovan class taught me how to be a better person and the correct values to implement in my daily life. They taught me several things such as moksha, karma, and what God truly is. Another thing that really helped me was the Pothi. A Pothi is a book of your self-reflection, and in this, you write about your mistakes, and in the end, how you are going to solve it. The teachers were very caring and understanding. In the weekly classes, we shared countless laughs, and we were allowed to freely express ourselves with barely any judgment. Assembly was also a wonderful experience because of the prayers, the stories about the festivals and gods, and so much more. This year, Chinmay Mission introduced Singapore Math for grades 1 through 6. I am so grateful that I was given the opportunity to teach the 3rd graders. Collaborating with the little ones really showed me how much I love the aspect of teaching. Bal Vihar is truly a gift that gives so much to all of us. It is an eye-opening experience for many, and I hope that everyone has a chance to experience it because it is so worth it. Finally, I would like to thank and appreciate the time and effort each of the teachers put into teaching us every week. And also, this year we celebrated many festivals and events together as a Chinmay Mission family. Some of the events were Diwali, Friendsgiving Luncheon, the the holy event, the picture contest, and the family day puja. So next, we will share those memories with you, so please enjoy.
अजं निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम
गुणातीतमानं चिदानन्दरूपं चिदाभासकं सर्वगं ज्ञानगम्यं मुनिध्येयमाकाशरूपं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम
जगत्कारणं कारणज्ञानरूपं सुरादिं सुखादिं गुणेशं गणेशं जगद्व्यापिनं विश्ववन्द्यं सुरेशं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम रजो योगतो ब्रह्मरूपं श्रुतिज्ञं सदा कार्यसार्थं हृदा चिन्त्यरूपम्
Is a Marine in the United States.
So I actually joined the Marine Corps with what you're covering this week, which is gratitude to service. I wanted to pay gratitude to this country and all the opportunity that is provided for us as Hindus. And I also actually joined the Marine Corps as well because I feel like we weren't represented as Hindus or even as Indian people. Not a lot of Indian people join the Marines or the military. So I wanted to see if we can make a difference there. So it's funny that you guys were learning about gratitude because I actually pay gratitude to service. So, but thank you guys, and thank you for the lovely cards, and thank you for having me and my family here. It means a lot to us, and for all the veterans, thank you guys for celebrating us.
अनेकावतारं निजाज्ञानहारं सदा विश्वरूपं गणेशं नमामः
तमोयोगिनं रुद्ररूपं त्रिनेत्रं जगद्धारकं तारकं ज्ञानहेतुम् अनेकागमै स्वं जनं बोधयन्तं सदा सर्वरूपं गणेशं नमामः निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम जनाज्ञानहारं त्रयीवेदसारं परब्रह्मसारं मुनिज्ञानकारं विदुरे विकारं सदा ब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं नमामः निजैरोषधि सर्पयन्तं करागिरसुरौघ्नकलाभिः सुधास्राविणीभिः दिनेशांशु सन्तापहारं द्विजेशं शशाङ्कस्वरूपं गणेशं नमामः निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम स्वरूपं जगद्धेतुरूपं सदा विश्वरूपं गणेशं नता स्मः त्वदीये मनस्तापयेदं धियोऽग्ने लसत्सूर्यबिम्बे विशाले स्थितोऽयं जगोभान्तके।
Wow, those are such amazing memories and such amazing videos. So now let me introduce Sri Jagdish Rao, who is the president of Chinmay Mission New York. He is based in New York City and attends study groups in Manhattan. Jagdish uncle, we don't see you much here in Long Island except at the Diwali function, so please visit us more often. I request Jagdish uncle to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Nidhi, and you have my commitment. I will visit you all more often. God willing, we'll open up in September in person again when the schools reopen, and I'm hopeful that I will be able to see you all in person. So first of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to all of you today. It is truly a great honor and a privilege to be part of Chinmay Mission. And just as I felt yesterday at the Manhattan Bal Vihar graduation, this is quite an emotional experience. Seeing how much has been done in this past year by all the beautiful children really brings tears to one's eyes. And it makes it all worth it in terms of what we're striving to do to inculcate our culture and our values in all our children and building the great citizens for tomorrow. And that's indeed what you all will be. So thank you. It's a great honor to be able to speak to you today and to thank you all. And a special thanks to all the parents who've decided to put their children in Bal Vihar and have supported them and regularly come for all the classes despite so many challenges that we faced this year. This year has been quite an experience. As you all know, Long Island Queens Bal Vihar, we shifted to a new venue. After many years in the Vaishnav Temple, we moved to the Irwin Altman School. And from all our experiences and feedback, I think that was received very well by all our children. When I look at all the activities in the videos, I think with more space and more participation, with more families, I think we are we truly are progressing very well in Queens and Long Island. This classroom atmosphere clearly has enabled us to grow and do many more things that we wouldn't have been able to do in the constrained facilities in the Vaishnav Temple. First of all, before I even recount some of the great contributions that all of you have made and the experiences that we all have enjoyed, I have to start by thanking Brahmacharini Shubhani ji. She has been the driving force behind Bal Vihar. And as we heard in so many of the family videos today and yesterday, has made sure that not only do all our children enjoy Bal Vihar, but they're truly growing. They're growing to be great people. They're going to be, as I said, the leaders of tomorrow. And I'm very confident that, the future of Chinmay Mission New York is in very good hands with Brahmacharini Shubhani ji in charge as our resident Acharya. So thank you very much, Shubhani ji, for everything that you have been doing. And we pray to God and to Gurudev that you will be continuing to do this for the next 100 years as well, as we build up Bal Vihar, Chinmay Mission New York, and all these beautiful little children we see on the video today. They will be the leaders of tomorrow. You will have a really important hand in shaping them and their growth. So we are profoundly thankful to you for everything that you've been doing. There are many others, of course, as I said, the parents, the teachers, but special thanks to a few people whom I would like to call out. Dr. Lakshmi Kapadia, our beloved Lakshmi ji, of course, who is in charge of Bal Vihar, Long Island and Queens, and for many years has nurtured and built this community into what it is today and continues to do that even now. I'm always amazed at the love and energy that she has for all of us. And a special thanks, in fact, to Dr. Lakshmi ji, who is the overall person in charge of our Queens and Long Island Bal Vihar. And she is very ably assisted by Ashish Bagre, who is the coordinator. So Ashish, thank you very much as well for everything that you have done in this past year. And we hope you will do this for many more years to come as well. My very good friend, Dr. Jatin Kapadia. In fact, he is the the real spirit behind Chinmaya Mission here in New York, who has done so much to bring us to where we are. And it's such a great honor. I always count myself blessed the day when I first met Dr. Jatin Bhai, and it's because of his encouragement, his support, and all of his efforts that we are here today. And Jatin Bhai, thank you so much again for everything that you are doing. I know you teach every day. You've done so much for all of our families and our teachers. And we pray that God will give you good health to do this for decades to come in future as well. Our beautiful Gayatri Murali Rajan, of course, who is the driving force behind our Gita chanting. When I observed today on the video on Zoom how beautifully those children were chanting, it really brings tears to your eyes. So Gayatri ji, thank you so much for what you have shown. You've truly been a mother to all these children and made them into such wonderful, wonderful students who can chant the Bhagavad Gita at such a young age so beautifully. And the invocation when the small children were singing Hanuman Chalisa, again, it is this is, we live for these moments when we see our children able to do such wonderful things. They really inspire us. So we learn from our children. So Gayatri ji, thank you so much for making them so proficient in chanting the Bhagavad Gita. Prashant Shelat, of course, our coordinator for Singapore maths classes. I mean, I saw a small glimpse today. Great job. And this is something which, which obviously, apart from being an enjoyable experience, also makes our children into maths wizards. Anyway, all children of Indian origin are expected to be great in maths, right? With this, you're going to make sure that they truly will be maths wizards. And so, wonderful job. Thank you again, Prashant. And finally, of course, all the teachers, the volunteers, the family members, the parents, most importantly. I think it's the mothers and fathers who deserve the most credit for all of this. We are able to do Bal Vihar and nurture our children because of your efforts. And thank you so much. Please participate. We know you will always be there with the children and for us. And as we grow our community, we will continue to expect all of you to be there with your children. As Gurudev used to joke, in fact, years ago in London when Swami Sarupananda was staying with us, he joked and told all the mothers particularly, he said, you can't send the children to TV and you watch TV. All the parents must be with the children, and that's when they get the real value. And here I see it. In New York, it is just wonderful. There's no TV during that period. Everybody is in BV. So thank you so much to the parents. And finally, a special note of thanks to my dear friend, and whom we lovingly call Hanuman, Murali. Murali Rajan, years ago, in fact, we used to joke when George named him, when we had Guruji visiting us and we had organized the 3-day yajna. That's when Murali really showed why we call him Hanuman. Single-handedly, what a wonderful job he did. And he continues till today. And he's the secretary of our board, strives every day for the benefit of Bal Vihar for Chinmaya Mission, and clearly the driving force behind Bal Vihar, both in Queens, Long Island, and he helps us in Manhattan as well. So Murali, thank you as well. And I would say a note of thanks to our other board members too, who in fact are involved in running Manhattan Bal Vihar. Anjali and Sheila put up a beautiful show yesterday. Again, I had the privilege of addressing the Manhattan Bal Vihar group as well. It is truly great to see how we are progressing, even in the times of this pandemic and COVID. And I'll come to that too in a second. What's particularly heartening is that this year in our new premises, we were a little worried when we shift, will we get the same participation? But there were 43 families with over 85 students participating in Bal Vihar. We look forward to growing this community, in fact, next year too. We did a lot of things this year. In fact, you just saw the videos, in fact, of all the celebrations in Diwali, Thanksgiving, the various Gita chanting, the Republic Day celebration, Shivaratri celebration, Holi celebration. It is wonderful. The energy is evident in how beautifully you all participate. And I was particularly touched by the Veterans Day celebration. When we had a veteran, I just saw the video clip. That was truly wonderful. It really shows that we serve the entire community. We are a very responsible part of the communities we live in, and we are actually thankful to all opportunities that we get to serve. And so I think that was a wonderful touch, inviting a veteran to speak to us, and you could see how grateful he was and how thankful he was to have been given that opportunity too. We had a great time in 2019. No one would have expected in February this year that we would suddenly have this COVID pandemic. lesser organizations would have given up in the face of these kind of a challenge, but Chinmaya Mission did not. And thank you again to parents, teachers, and of course, Shubhani ji, for making sure that the same energy continued online. Now it's been 3 months that we've had all the Zoom classes on Zoom. All of you have been participating. We've seen no drop in attendance, and we see everyone really enjoying it. It's wonderful to see how we've used modern technology to make sure that we don't get deterred by a small challenge that we're facing currently. I am sure this is not going to be permanent. We will overcome this pandemic. We will be in a much better situation later this year. And in future, we will get back together in person to resume Bal Vihar and to see all of you physically. But in the meantime, you certainly have our commitment that we will continue doing everything online in such a way that you don't miss any of the experiences that you had. You probably are aware, but just to recount, it is quite amazing how many community satsangs are going on every day, in fact, during the COVID time, led by Brahmachari ji. Shubhani ji teaches 7 days a week, all her classes, very well attended, every single day of the week, and of course, Bal Vihar on the weekends. So my profound thanks to you, Shubhani ji, again, to make sure that we don't give up and that the energy levels continue to grow and that we will really overcome these small challenges that we're facing. But in the long run, we're all going to be much stronger for this. Similarly, Dr. Jatin Bhai is having his classes. He is doing them too, both online and phone and in person. Lakshmi ji has been doing her classes. George Romney here in Manhattan has been doing his classes. All of our activities have been continuing despite the temporary challenge that we have. And I'm very pleased finally to report also that last month, at the height of the crisis, in our own small way, this community, Chinmaya Mission New York, was able to help 2 local organizations who are actually helping people who've been really impacted by COVID. So we were able to make some donations in cash and in kind to the South Asian Council for Social Services, and together we can. Small token, and all of us I know are doing many more things personally in your individual capacities. So for that too, I want to thank you all. Hopefully, as you know, our big, great project for the future, Upavan, will again resume and take off once we overcome this temporary setback of COVID where we couldn't actually move anything forward. But pretty soon, I'm hopeful we will get permission to start construction work, and we should be able to take off on that too. So once again, thank you very much. This has been, I think, a very, very uplifting experience. I am always delighted to be given this opportunity to speak to you all on the graduation day. We apologize we couldn't do this in person for obvious reasons, but I hope all of you had a similar experience as well. And we look forward to seeing every one of you when we resume again in September. Hari Om. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jagdish Uncle, for those kind words and that wonderful speech. We are also looking forward to see you in September at Bal Vihar. Next up will be the Sevaks and Sevika videos. We appreciate all the teachers that were able to contribute because they are what makes Bal Vihar Bal Vihar. Also, Murli Uncle doesn't need any introduction because everyone already knows him. He works very hard for Bal Vihar and is very dedicated. I request Murli Uncle to say a few words.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. My name is Akash Prabhakar.
My name is Jatin Kapadia.
I am Lakshmi Kapadia. My name is Gayatri Murlirajan.
My name is Chandana.
My name is Nitin Panchal.
My name is Teja Dion.
My name is Archana.
My name is Geeta Nayak.
My name is Santosh Chambar.
I am Rekha Desai.
My name is Shivani Panchal.
My name is Bhaskar Tapani.
My name is Nidhi Parikh.
I am Lakshmi Aragappan, teacher of Shishu Vihar.
I'm a Bal Vihar teacher.
I am a teacher at the Long Island Queens Bal Vihar.
I'm part of Long Island Bala Vihar for the last 2.5 years.
I am a Bal Vihar teacher.
And I am a Bal Vihar teacher.
I am a teacher in Madhuram class.
I teach at the Bal Vihar.
I'm happy to be the fourth grade Singapore math coordinator.
And I've been a parent and a volunteer at Bal Vihar, Long Island for the past 7 years and a teacher for the past 4.
I'm teaching Singapore math for grade 6 this year.
I teach Shivam class.
And I'm a volunteer at Bal Vihar.
I'm a Bal Vihar teacher.
And I teach 3rd grade Singapore math.
And I am a teacher of 2nd grade Singapore maths.
And I help teach Singapore math here at Bal Vihar.
And I teach 7th grade Singapore math.
And I am a Bal Vihar teacher for Singapore math.
I teach 4th grade Singapore math.
And I'm one of the teachers of the 3rd grade Singapore math.
And I'm a Bal Vihar teacher. To me, service at Bal Vihar means serving others selflessly without receiving any personal gain.
Seva to me is loving and serving the mankind. That is serving my Lord.
And Seva means to me service to my Lord.
Service at Bal Vihar is like serving a big family. Learning and sharing the knowledge of Sanatan Dharma is very fulfilling.
Seva to me means using my body and mind to serve others to reach for the higher.
It gave me a sense of purpose and immense satisfaction and happiness to work along with other Sevaks and to be part of the Long Island Bala Vihar team.
Service at Bal Vihar helped me to become a better individual and also have a clear understanding and approach towards life.
I feel that it's imperative for our kids to develop additional skills so they can stand out with confidence.
Service at Bal Vihar means getting an opportunity to contribute and to give back to society.
And to me, Seva means to work towards a better world.
Teaching at the Bal Vihar is my sadhana. The teaching leads to my own self-unfoldment.
The more I learn from Jatan Uncle and Shubhaniji, the more I realize how important it is to pass this information and knowledge on to our future generations, so they can also be proud Indians and proud Hindus.
Seva at Bal Vihar provides me the opportunity to contribute to a cause that I hold dear to my heart.
Like the saying goes, service to humanity is service to Bhagwan. For me, by doing Seva, I feel some sort of fulfillment, especially doing Seva for our future leaders.
It's a great way to help the community, give back to the community and help the future generation.
To me, Seva, always an integral part of my life, means serving with love and devotion.
Seva for me is my responsibility of service to others without any expectation.
And Seva to me means doing my bit to help others.
For me, Seva or service means work where love is made visible and both the giver and the receiver attain true joy.
To me, service to Bal Vihar means being able to share the experiences I've been through, the lessons I've learned, and the resources I have with other people.
Having this experience was fun in a way because I was able to teach younger children my knowledge of math as well as getting to know the students better.
Seva is something that everyone should do for the betterment of the world. Seva was introduced to me as a child by my parents. I was always told that we should always give back to our community. Seva, to me, is an act of goodness without looking for a reward.
Serving gives me an opportunity to help the younger children learn.
To me, Seva means to help others and push the community forward regardless of the reward. This can be helping neighbors out or volunteering at a community center while staying safe and thinking of how your actions affect others.
Service to me means sharing my knowledge that I have learned from my teachers to others in order to give back, and I am very blessed to do it.
I feel like it's really helped me understand the kids in Bal Vihar and what they're learning at school, and it also has helped me benefit because I get to really interact with the students.
One thing that I took from this experience was that it was a great way to give back to our community because it's important to know how Seva is so important to our culture, and giving back is a great way to do so.
This year I got the opportunity to collaborate with the little ones, and I'm very grateful that I was handed this opportunity. I'm very happy that I can teach them what I know to help them with their studies.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to do Seva.
I thank the Long Island Bala Vihar team for this opportunity.
Thank you.
For that, I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you to all the teachers for sharing their beautiful introductions. Now, once again, I'm going to introduce Murli Uncle, and everyone knows him, so he doesn't really need an introduction. But now I request Murli Uncle to say a few words.
Thank you so much to everyone who has taken so much effort to put this virtual graduation. And actually, it was almost like we are doing this at the school. And I would like to thank Nidhi for hosting this show, and as well as everyone who has contributed for this show. Let me begin by thanking the Bal Vihar families and all the sevaks and sevikas, where we heard about what makes them feel so happy by doing the seva, which is nothing more than a selfless action, more than the selfish action. And the first one is to the Bal Vihar families who bring their children every week to our Bal Vihar classes, and then to our teachers who not only teach the Bal Vihar curriculum, but also the culture, the mantras, the shlokas, the chanting. And we thank all of them from the bottom of our heart in order to shape these children to a better citizen in the future. I just want to say only one thing is, as we have heard the word dharma, we always think that dharma is a righteousness, or it's to do the right thing, or it's to be humble, or it is to be honest. But more than that, a dharma of a thing, when it loses its true absolute nature, it loses its own existence. Say, for example, a dharma of a sugar is sweetness. And the sugar loses its name when the sweetness is gone. The same thing, dharma of a fire is the heat. And when it loses the heat, it loses its name. Thinking back, what is the dharma of a human being? The dharma of a human being is its divine nature. Every human, they are born with this quality of a divinity. And as a child, this divine nature is what it only exists. And with that, the children, they come to our Bal Vihar, and with all our teachings, be it mantras, be it stories from the Puranas, what we do is we retain that divinity of the children. And once the child has this divinity in them, they will continue to have two important things. One is the purity of the mind and the clarity of their thoughts. With their pure mind, whatever they do, in whichever profession they want to be, they will have the clarity in that profession, and they will excel in their future and be a better ambassador to the universe with this quality. And I would appreciate all the sevaks, the sevikas, who spent every week in our Bal Vihar to impart this knowledge to the children and make them a better human being in the future. And we once again thank the Bal Vihar families, the sevaks, and the sevikas. With this, I just want to move to our next topic, is with our registration. And as you all know, with this current pandemic, the schools are itself are not very clear when it'll reopen. And hopefully we expect it to reopen in September, but at this point of time, we are not sure. And so what we have done is we are going to start our registration in July, 3rd week. And we will have the registration fees being kept at $250, because we are not sure whether we will be having it in the school for the year 2020 and 2021. So, but our Zoom session will start in September, and it will continue till the next year. So we will have the initial registration fee of $250. And if we are able to get back to the school in December, then we will have an additional fee of $300. And of course, we will be sending out emails regarding the registration. And also, we would like to take this time to let, if there is any family who is undergoing any financial problems, please either talk to me or talk to Lakshmi ji, so that we will see if we can be of any help to them. And I would appreciate and thank everyone for attending this Bal Vihar graduation. And we have to thank God's grace and Gurudev's blessings in keeping us all well and safe. And also, before I finish, I would request every one of you to close your eyes for 10 seconds and pray for all the victims of the COVID-19. May their soul rest in peace. Thank you. Thank you so much. Over to Nidhi.
Thank you so much, Murli Uncle, for that inspiring speech. We truly appreciate all your selfless actions that you give to Bal Vihar every single week for so many years. And now we'll proceed with Lakshmi Auntie to do the closing prayers with 3 Ohms.
Hari Om. Before I proceed to the closing prayers, I would like to bring your attention to the Chinmaya Mission Summer Camp. Chinmaya Mission all across the United States is hosting a summer camp beginning June 15th to August 15th. And all the children across the United States will be able to attend this summer camp. And the fees are nominal. It's $100 per family per child. And if you have more than one child in the family, it's $150 for the entire 9 weeks of summer camp. And these summer camps are taught by brahmacharines, swamis, swaminis, along with a lot of sevaks, young and old. And it includes 2 hours of teaching time. And I believe in New York, we have 11 to 1, I think, around that time. Just check the exact time. And it's different times for different parts of the country, which is convenient to all the families as such. I know that our schools in New York close around the end of June, maybe next week or the last week of June. But the camp starts on June 15th, and you can request them to tape it, or you can record it and use the 2-hour sessions late in the day. This summer camp is, the theme is Mahabharat, and Mahabharat is very important itihasa of our Hindu culture. And it shows the fight between the good and the evil. And we face this fight within ourselves daily. At every time we have to make a decision. And this story of Mahabharata will help and guide the children to make proper decisions in their life at every step. So I urge everybody, you have this information on WhatsApp as well as in your email. Please look into it. It is a wonderful opportunity. It's just 2 hours, but your children will really benefit from attending this camp. So please look into that. And now we will proceed to the closing prayers. Fold your hands. We'll do 1 Om, and then we'll do Purnamada. And of course, it's past 11, so some of you may go to lunch time, so we'll do Brahmarpanam also. But do stay on because we still have the pledge to do. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmevatena Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Please stand up for the pledge wherever you are. Put your right hand on your chest. And this particular pledge is done by all the coordinators of different centers of Chinmaya Mission in New York. That is Uptown Manhattan, Downtown Manhattan, Queens, Long Island, Bal Vihar, and Wappinger Falls, Bal Vihar coordinators. So please stand up and let's put our hand on our heart.
We stand as one family, bound to each other with love and respect.
We serve as an army, courageous and disciplined.
Ever ready to fight against all low tendencies and false values within and without us.
We live honestly the noble life of sacrifice and service.
And producing more than what we consume and giving more than what we take.
We seek the Lord's grace to keep us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom. May thy grace and blessings flow through us to the world around us.
We believe that the service of our country is the service of the Lord of Lords.
And devotion to the people is devotion to the Supreme Self.
We know our responsibilities. Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them. Om Tat Sat.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today, and I hope you all enjoyed. And we will hope to see you in September or in classes on Zoom next year.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.